You know, if it is springtime and the lilacs are blooming, we must be up here at Hulda Klager Lilac Gardens, and I'm here with Dwight. Now, first of all, I wanted to say congratulations. You are the first male president here, aren't you, of this club, of this society?
Right. Yep, I am.
So really, we can all, things change, don't they?
Changes in the air.
Now, you would think that, you know, that title would give you great honor and stuff, but you do a lot of the volunteer work that goes on here, like this structure right here behind us has been completely redone.
Yeah, it's got my hammer.
You were involved in that, weren't you? So tell us, first of all, why put up a structure way out here? Because we're at the back of the gardens now. So why do that?
Well, you know, it's another way to enjoy the garden.
Yeah.
It is, when you look at the beauty of the garden and the serenity, it's nice to have a place to sit down. This time of the year, during lilac days, we get a lot of showers.
Yeah.
So it's really nice to be able to have a place to get under cover. And then folks sit back here and just enjoy the peace when the trains
are going. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Well, that makes perfect sense, because inevitably, especially in the springtime, you're going to get rain. Even on sunny days, you can get a really strong downpour. That doesn't mean you don't want to still be out in the garden.
Exactly,
it's a great place to just take a little break and look.
It's just a different mood of the garden, you know,
certainly.
during a rain, a little shower or something.
Well, and you know, speaking of the gardens, it's such a beautiful place, and every time we're here, it looks like an army of people have worked here. And on some level, that's kind of true, but a lot of them are volunteers.
We put a lot of volunteer time in here. We have a lot of wonderful, dedicated people that spend their time in the garden here. This structure was built totally by volunteers, and the funding for the materials and things comes from our plant sales and people visiting the garden. It's a wonderful equation when you look at a whole bunch of volunteers and some people coming to walk through and visit it and pay a little entry fee and maybe buy a plant or two.
It really helps out. And speaking of Lilac Days, we're going to take a break now, and I'm going to run over and hook up with the lovely and beautiful Ruth and talk about what's going on at Lilac Days this year. So now I'm sitting here with Ruth, and Ruth, it's kind of ironic that we were just talking to Dwight about rain and using this when it rains out, and the shower started coming, so we're going to be filming right here under this beautiful gazebo. And first of all, let's just talk a little bit about, you had mentioned to me once about how different years brought different beauty and depth and fullness to certain lilacs, and you're really seeing that again this year, aren't you?
Oh yes, and it's interesting because some of them that we kind of take for granted, all of a sudden have come forward and are looking for their place in the sunlight, I guess. The one back here is Pocahontas, and that's a good example. It's always a nice lilac, but this year it's spectacular.
It's exploded. And fortunately for us, there's ones that you can buy right here too. Sometimes not every variety, but that's a great idea. If you see something that you love and you see the color is what you want and you have it here, then you can just buy it right then and make sure that that color is true to what the plant says.
Right, right. And you know, a lot of our cultivars are found other places. But Frank Klager, for instance, is not found everywhere. And so if that's what they want,
you have it here.
We have it here.
Well, and every year at Lilac Days you have a beautiful gift shop that's always open and the plants to buy. But you have something else going on this year, don't you?
Oh, you mean Jane Kirkpatrick? Yes, Jane, who wrote the book about Hulda, is going to be here on the 27th of April. She's always happy to sign people's books.
Nice. And
she always has her other books for sale as well. So,
wonderful.
Yeah, that's special.
Well, you know, I every time that we get to come out here and see this beautiful garden, the fragrance alone, you get out of the car and you smell it, it's enticing, and it just takes you back to, I think, a much gentler time in gardening. So bring out the whole family, get them in the cars, coming out here. You can go to gardentime.tv, go to their website, you'll see all the hours, all the things that are happening. Just plan to come out and have a wonderful time. Always a joy, my dear. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.